Hey, welcome back. So I just want to jump straight into the video. My name's Tony and today I'm going to be talking about the water only wash method, or just type of like washing your hair. It's basically no shampoo, no conditioner. It's just water only, but I will be giving a substitute. So like once a month, I would say doing like a deep cleanse. And if you still use products on your hair like curl cream or mousse or anything like that, then I would say do this once a month, and it's supposed to just like completely take your hair down to its most natural form. It just completely strips it in a good way. But if you have colored hair, this method may not be good for you. I have completely virgin hair. I grew it out, and there's nothing wrong with dyeing your hair. I used to have red hair, if you could believe it, and for a very long time, so I always dyed my hair. But this may not be for you, but if you have virgin hair, this is something that I've been doing for the last month or so, and I just wanted to share it with you. So it's just 3 things. So number 1 is, it's called scritching, but basically it's like massaging your scalp. So you just massage your scalp, massage all the oil, and basically you want to get all the oil, the natural oil in your hair, all the way down towards the, as far down the hair follicle as you can go. This works a lot easier for medium to short length hair. My hair is pretty long right now, so it's shorter when it's dry, but I think it works pretty good. So just start massaging your scalp. I like to break my hair up into 2 parts. Just the top part, because the crown of my head, like most of us, gets the most oil. So I like to keep that part for last and just really focus on the bottom half of my hair. So basically right now I'm just massaging my scalp, getting all the oil ready, and basically the heat from me massaging makes the oil just get down the follicle easier. So number 1 is just to massage your scalp. And then number 2 is preening. I think of it like pinching. So basically you just take section by section, probably like 2 to 3 inch sections depending on how thick your hair is, and you just go from your scalp. Imagine like your fingers or your thumb and your index finger is kind of like a flat iron, and you want to pinch your hair by the scalp and then pull it down the hair follicle. So as much as you can go, you're really flattening your hair, and basically you're just manually moving the oils from your scalp down the follicle. So this is called preening, but it's basically just like pinching and pulling. And then step 3 is to brush out your hair. So again, I like to kind of do step 2 and 3 at the same time. I just section it, and then I brush it, and then I, pinch or preen, whatever you want to call it, and then I brush it again. So, it's just all about getting all the oil and stimulating your hair. There's so many great benefits just to massaging your hair alone. So even if you don't want to do the water only wash method, then you can, still do this. It's still really healthy. Your hair is naturally producing oils, your body and your skin, and these oils are good for you. And basically, like, it's a good sign to see like how healthy are you overall in general, because if you're creating excessive amounts of oil, or it smells like, it should just be kind of like no scent at all, then it really goes straight to your diet. So like, what are you eating? Are you eating a lot of processed foods, a lot of like saturated fats, the unhealthy kind, and just, I don't know, like, are you just not eating vegetables? So if you want to have healthier hair, whether you have colored hair or not, I really recommend doing half of an avocado a day. If you could just figure out like how to eat half an avocado a day, you can, I usually put it on toast in the morning. I have an avocado toast, and then I put egg on top. but you can just eat it like with a pita chip or just from a spoon, or put some salt on it, like whatever way you got to get it down. I make avocado smoothies too, so just a good rule of thumb is just half an avocado a day, and you're gonna see the results in your skin, in your hair, in your nails, just all over. You're gonna feel better, even in your lips, like you just feel more moisturized. So back to the steps. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just massaging the scalp and preening and then brushing. So don't judge, but yeah, my hair hasn't been washed for a week, so it's like super crazy. But yeah, so then now after you've done that, the water only wash is so simple. You just jump into the shower and you just use warm water. Now, warm water for people is different, right? Like I really honestly just like turn the hot all the way, like as far as it goes to the red little dot. So maybe like 75% of the way is, I think, is a good heat. Again, the heat will help the oils get down through your hair, so you just rinse your hair with that. And I like splitting it in half, even if you don't have long hair, just down the middle and to the left and right sides, because you can brush your hair while the warm water is going through, and that just again helps to get more of your oils throughout your hair. So, but now moving on towards the clarifying part, if you want to clarify your hair. So I've been doing the water only wash for about 3 weeks now, and I haven't been using any products at all, like any moisturizers at the end, no leave-in conditioners. I haven't used any mousse or curling creams or anything like that. Like my hair's just been completely just water only wash. So I thought maybe try this clarifying shampoo, homemade one. And it's not really just a clarifying shampoo, it's just a clean, like it leaves your hair feeling so clean. Now that I've done it, it's so clean afterward. You just, I don't know how to explain it, like your hair just feels like the cleanest feeling. Because you know, if you're using creams and moisturizer, this is more for like wavy to curly hair, your hair gets a lot of like buildup on it, so it's weird to feel your hair without anything. Anyways, so it'll be 2 tablespoons of Castile soap, 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. And you can get coconut milk in a can, but it just happens that I've been making, you know, waters and fresh smoothies all week, so I actually had a coconut, like a physical coconut, and I drank the water, and then I, you know, Angel helped me break it down, and we actually made coconut milk, so because we wanted to make pina colada smoothies. But anyway, so I had coconut, like real coconut milk that I made, so just 2 tablespoons of coconut milk, and then 2 tablespoons of distilled water. Now, the reason I put water is because Castile soap is very strong. You should always try to like not use it just by itself. You should always try to dilute it. And because this is my first time using Castile soap, I didn't want to, like, I don't know what it was going to do to my hair, so I didn't want it to dry it out or anything like that. So I put 2 tablespoons of distilled water. And then I did like literally just a splash of almond oil. So the almond oil is just for moisturizing your hair, and I maybe put 1 teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons, you'll see right now. It was just a little splash. And then I did 10 drops of lavender essential oil, and that's just for smell and, you know, like aromatherapy type things. So you just swirl that in a little jar, and don't feel like you have to go buy one. Just use whatever you have. Like I use the tubs left over. These used to be old deep conditioning hair masks, and so I just use that. I just cleaned it out, and then swirl that up. So I only make enough of what I'm gonna use in the shower at that very moment. Like I don't want it to sit, even though it would be fine because it's natural. I only do this once a month. I'm only gonna do it once a month, so I'm not planning to like make a ton. So if you have half the hair that I have, then just do 1 tablespoon of each. And if you don't want to just make it yourself, because I know that you still have to go out and buy all the products, it really is worth the money because it's so much cheaper, and water only wash is just cheaper overall. And it really just eliminates the carbon footprint of plastic consuming and just upcycling the materials that you already have. But if you want me to, because I have, like, I ordered Castile soap and everything, the one you see in the video is just something I refill. Because with massage and Reiki, I get my oils and Castile soap and stuff all in bulk. So I literally have like a gallon of it, or like some cases like a 5-gallon bucket. So if you want me to just make it for you, then that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing lotions and any like lip balm. I'm going to do tooth powder, which it sounds weird, right? But I'm going to be making tooth powder, and then obviously stuff for your hair. So if you want to support a small business, it's called We Go Green, and I'll put the link down below. So if you're interested, just you know, but use whatever you have. Like, don't feel like you have to buy something or go out and make this yourself. Just start maybe playing with the water only wash. You don't have to just throw all your stuff away. Like, save it and use it, and then keep the container, keep the bottle that it comes in, and just save it, and then stop buying stuff. I know that's hard. So anyways, back to the water only wash. So that's it. Like, you just use the warm water, and then that helps moisturize your hair follicle. The warm water will actually open up the follicle. So in order for the follicle to close, you have to rinse your hair with cold water. Now, I know sometimes that's hard. First of all, you don't have to go freezing water on your first go. Like, just, you know, just lean your head to the side, pull all your hair to the side, and then just dip your hair under the water, and then quickly turn it back to hot, and then jump under the shower. But just keep your hair like under the cold water, and then brush it out and just style however you style it. And I know that water only wash, okay, once a week, Tony, like, that's kind of crazy. I need my hair to be clean like every day. So that's cool, and you can definitely do your water only wash every single day. Like, if you obviously work out, your hair gets sweaty, and you know, you just have a job and you have to be professional and whatnot, then you know, you just wash your hair with cold water for the week, and then when you're ready to get like the deep, like your oils have built up, then use the warm water and do this whole process. So back to the clarifying, you know, kind of wash. So from the research I did, Castile soap is very alkaline, so you have to do a acid rinse to pH balance your hair. I don't know what would happen if you didn't. I'm assuming your hair would get really, really dry and brittle. So it's really simple recipe. It's literally just 2 cups of distilled water and a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And that's it. It's literally a rinse. It's just to rinse out your hair. So going back, you're using the Castile soap shampoo that we made with the coconut milk and the almond oil and the lavender. So you put that on like regular shampoo, you know, really get into your scalp, massage your scalp, and then rinse off your hair with warm water, and then put the apple cider vinegar rinse on your hair, and then let it kind of sit there for like a minute or so, just to soak in and make sure that it balances the Castile soap, so you have a hair that's like the perfect pH. So then after that, then rinse that out with warm water again. Make sure everything, I like to use like a brush, like one of those wet style brush. I forgot what it's called. It's called like a wet brush. I think it's just called a wet brush. Anyways, just use the wet brush or a comb, and just comb your hair while the cold water is going, just so you can get everything out and close the hair follicle. And then that's it. Like, it's so simple. It's literally water only wash. That's it. So not only are you saving money because you don't have to buy product, but you're also helping the environment, which is something that I'm, you know, have gotten into a lot heavily lately, you know. So it's just a win-win for everyone. and just style your hair as usual. If you do have like wavy to curly hair like I do, then this next step is completely optional. But I use a Denman brush to just curl my hair. You can always finger coil your hair. Do this because, like, say you need to wash your hair every day with a cold water. I don't want to be finger coiling my hair, and because I'm not using any moisturizing creams or curl creams, then, you know, my curls need to get defined in a natural way. So I just use the brush, and basically what I do is I just take little like 2 to 3 inch sections, take the brush, start at my root, and then go, and I usually put my finger right on the edge, and as I go away from my head, I curl the brush away from my face. So it's kind of like a pull and rotate motion. Pull and rotate. And I think that really helps my hair get defined, and less curly, even though I'm not using any mousses or anything like that. So that's it. So I will be doing hairstyles for this kind of transitioning process, because it is a process. Doing the Castile soap shampoo and then the apple cider vinegar rinse is really going to reveal to you the true quality and health of your hair. And I know it might be scary because we kind of know our hair is not as healthy as, you know, after adding all the shine and the oils and all these things. Like, what is your hair really, what is the health of your hair? So don't be afraid. It will be wild. I posted photos a couple years ago about my transition process, and I even did a video just on my hair journey transition alone, so go check that out in the description. And, you know, be easy on yourself. This is just something that you can do. You don't have to do this. If you're interested in it, just try it, and, you know, your hair will recover and your hair will be healthier and stronger. You will be healthier and stronger. There won't be any chemicals. You'll know exactly what goes into your hair. And it just helps the environment. Like, there's no con. The only con is your hair is gonna look crazy for a little bit. But there's so many other hairstyles that I was doing, like lots of braids throughout this whole process, and then just owning it, just being like, yeah, I know I'm transitioning my hair and it looks wild, and, you know, I don't really care what you think. Like, I want to be natural and I want to help the environment, and it's just, you know, a personal choice of mine. So I guess I just owned it, and I liked my wild hair. I love my wild hair still, and I'm not afraid to go out with it. So even like as I shoot this video, it's my birthday weekend, and I'm gonna go out like this today. So I'm cool. But anyways, yeah, if you want hairstyles that help you transition and you can go out in public and not look so crazy, I will do that. And if you have any hairstyles that you do that help hide your crazy hair, I'd love to know about it. So just comment, email me, DM me on Instagram, whatever, I'm here. So with that being said, in light and love, namaste. Have yourself a bright day.